Expos cap. We've got a game coming up for you. It's the Mets and the Blue Jays in front of a large crowd here at Olympic Stadium. But for now, let's take it to field level and our public address announcer, Mark Griffin. Enjoy.
Griffin sur le terrain pour un hommage tout spécial présenté par WestJet. Ladies and gentlemen, let's join Mark Griffin on the field for the pregame ceremonies presented by WestJet.
Mesdames, Messieurs, nous avons le plaisir d'honorer ce soir l'un des plus grands joueurs de l'histoire des Expos. Gary Carter a fait partie de l'organisation de 1974 à 1984. Il a remporté 3 gants d'or, 5 bâtons d'argent, a participé à 11 matchs des étoiles, dont 2 fois nommé le joueur du match, et a remporté la Série mondiale avec les Mets de New York en 1986 pour finalement revenir à Montréal en 1992 afin de terminer sa carrière. Il fut intronisé au temple de la renommée du baseball majeur à Cooperstown en 2003, portant fièrement les couleurs des Expos. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to honor tonight one of the greatest players in Expos history. Gary Carter was part of the Montreal organization from 1974 to 1984. He won 3 Gold Gloves, 5 Silver Slugard Awards, participated in 11 All-Star games, and was named MVP on 2 occasions. He won the World Series with the Mets in 1986. He returned home right here in Montreal to retire in 1992. He was inducted in the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2003, wearing Expos colors. Pour honorer la mémoire de Gary, il nous fait plaisir d'accueillir son épouse, Sandy Carter, ainsi que l'une de ses filles, Kimmy, née ici à Montréal. We are pleased to welcome Gary's wife, Sandy, accompanied by one of their daughters, Kimmy, who was born right here in Montreal. They are accompanied by 3 of Gary's former teammates. Il a porté l'uniforme des Expos durant toute sa carrière de 13 saisons. Il est le lanceur le plus victorieux de l'histoire des Expos. Spent his 13-season career with the Expos and holds the team record for most wins, le numéro 45, number 45, Steve Rogers. Il a joué 9 saisons avec les Expos et se dévoue maintenant pour le retour des Expos à Montréal. He played 9 seasons with the Expos and now dedicates his time to bring the Expos back to Montreal. Le numéro 49, number 49, Warren Pro-Marte. Il a participé à 7 matchs des étoiles, champion frappeur de la Ligue en 1986 et occupe le 5e rang au chapitre des buts volés dans l'histoire du baseball. 1986 National League batting champion and 7-time All-Star, still ranks 5th for stolen bases in baseball history. Le numéro 30, number 30, Tim Rock Raines. watch a video on Gary's amazing career produced by Montreal's own Annakin Slade. Mesdames, Messieurs, voici une vidéo hommage de la carrière de Gary, produite par le rappeur montréalais Annakin Slade.
Back in September of 1992, it was a very, very special moment for me and my family, and for hopefully all of you, the fans of Montreal.
It was fall 1998 at the rally. 3,000 Expos fans was the tally. Vlad was there, Rusty gushed about Jerry, but I knew I couldn't leave without talking to Gary. Had to tell him all about the day 6 years prior, the night of his last game, the night kid retired. Had tickets in the bleachers, but I snuck down. Needed to say bye the only way I knew how. I told him I made a sign, spent all night drawing, and all I wanted was to make sure that he saw it. The slightest acknowledgement would have been worth the while, but I was thrilled when I got a thumbs up and a smile. We stood together singing the anthem loud. Most of the cameras held my sign up proud. The next morning Dad showed me the paper cover. There was Gary, hand on heart, and me right above him. When I told Kid the story, he smiled and asked my name and said he had that same pic at home in a frame. Today I got it hanging in my studio office. It's signed, God bless you, the kid, Gary Carter.
Gary swings at the fly ball to right field. Walker going back. Over the trail. Larry Walker's going to come in the score. The Expos lead 1-0. He made the magic happen.
He's looking at you, kid. Do your classic style. I won't forget the passion in your eyes. He's looking at you, kid, for being bigger than life. And I know I'll never forget your smile. I can't imagine you playing hoops, kicking a punt. Can't imagine you fielding fly balls and not bunts. I can't imagine how it felt to lose your mom so young, but you dreamed to make the bigs lived on. Imagine how it felt to be so close and not win it. Imagine being the very last hope and still hit it. Don't make it like you anymore these days. A player who smiles for fans and loves the game. I wanted to play like you, know everything about you, and now I can't imagine my childhood without you. Never would have been that great team without kids' help, and without the team I might have never been a kid myself. I promise when I'm down I'll think of that fall day. If I need inspiration, I think of how you played. If I need to act in class, I'll copy your style. And if I need to feel young again, I'll think of your smile. He's looking at you, kid. Do your classic style. I won't forget the passion in your eyes. He's looking at you, kid, for being bigger than life. And I know I'll never forget your smile. Won't forget your
Holy cow, what an emotional moment here. Luke with Billy Sleeper. What Carter. Enjoy it all, pal. You've earned it.
He's looking at you, kid. Do your classic style. I won't forget the passion in your eyes. He's looking at you, kid, for being bigger than life. And I know I'll never forget your smile. Won't forget your smile.
Merci beaucoup. God bless you. Thank you.
J'inviterai maintenant Steve Rogers à nous dire quelques mots. Steve, would you please say a few words, please?
Thank you, Mark. It's indeed an honor to be asked to say a few words about Gary Carter before tonight's game. We all spent many memorable moments at this field with Gary behind the plate and at the plate. But I also remember the kid when he was really a 19-year-old kid in Parc Jarry. Gary was a gifted athlete in both football and baseball, but he was asked to learn how to catch at the major league level as well as how to play the outfield. Those early years were an adventure. Just ask center fielder Pepe Mangual after a collision with Gary, or the right field brick wall in Lakeland, Florida that Gary tried to break down with his forehead. Gary knew only one speed, and that was full speed. The kid was a great athlete, but he was just as great a husband and father. He performed on the field with tremendous passion, and that is the same way he lived his life with his wife Sandy and children Chrissy, Kimmy, and DJ, and then there were the grandkids. Gary wanted to be liked by everyone, and that was why his famous smile was always ready to beam. The fans remember Gary for that smile, but that was only part of who he was. I remember in a pennant race seeing Gary with his leg taped from his ankle to his knee just to hold the muscle that had been torn away from the bone in a home plate collision the night before. All he could do was swing the bat and crouch behind the plate and catch. He couldn't run, he couldn't walk, but he was there. He was there for 9 innings behind the plate. That was the intensity and commitment Gary had for the game. You did not become a Hall of Famer by luck. Gary's dedication was never higher than between the white lines, and he is missed, and he will never be forgotten. The Montreal Expos franchise will always be identified with its first Hall of Famer, Gary "Kid" Carter. Thank you.
Au tour maintenant de Warren Cromartie. Crow.
Bonsoir, Maria! Ça va bien? 1977, I hit my first home run. Gary Carter was on second base. It was a very emotional time for me. Gary Carter was the best catcher in baseball right after Johnny Bench. A very, very loyal person, a very, very good friend, a good teammate. He put time in the community. He stayed in the community. He tried to speak French a little bit. He spends lots of time with kids and always gave his time and his effort to baseball. And I really hope that he feels the spirit tonight because of Gary Carter, is why we're here tonight, because of his spirit. Deschamps, tonight is tonight. And also, I would like to thank the New York Mets. I would like to thank the Toronto Blue Jays for putting this game on this evening. And let's bring baseball back to Montreal!
Pour souligner cet hommage à Gary, nous attirons votre attention vers la clôture au champ droit, où une bannière sera dévoilée. Kimmy, Sandy, to celebrate Gary's memory, may we direct your attention to right field, where a banner is unveiled.
Veuillez maintenant vous lever, retirer chapeau et casquette et vous joindre à Andréanne Leclerc pour l'interprétation des hymnes nationaux américains et canadiens. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise, remove hats and caps and join André-Anne Leclerc for the singing of the American and Canadian national anthems.
Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, Canada, terre de nos aïeux, ton front est ça de fleurons glorieux, car ton bras sait porter l'épée, il sait porter la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand, oh God, for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand, oh God, for
Wow, what a reception. And what a tribute to Gary Carter. I loved at the end when Warren Cromartie said, let's bring baseball back to Montreal. You don't think there are 43,000 people that would love to see that in this stadium tonight? The game's coming your way on 360. We have to say goodbye to everybody on Sportsnet East. You'll see the puck drop in Ottawa in about a half an hour from now, but we've got a game coming up for you from Olympic Stadium as the Mets are the visiting team, the Blue Jays the home side. It's Blue Jays baseball coming your way on 360 next.